Hi guys, Jay here, back with another FFBE video. This time let's take a look at a weekly news update. So last week was pretty good. We got a King Mog event, very easy King Mog event. We got the step up banner. A lot of you has saved up a lot of lapis and you got a Sephiroth. Good for you, and some Lilas too. If you got a couple, you might be able to get to 7 stars, so that's really good. Let's see what we got this week. So planned events. We got CG lid. I don't really like the global naming of it. Heavenly Technician lid. This color CG lid. Or a Killian, an axe user. Orca axe user. And she get her 6 stars upgrade. And Outitch. I don't even know if it's a he or she. Gets a 6-star upgrade too. Alright, CG lid. I like her TMR. It restores 10% MP and fills 2 LB crystals for accessory. That's really good. So any unit that uses a lot of MP will have a good use for this. Well, since it doesn't do any offensive attacks, it would be good for a healer or a support. Main thing is her ability to break. She's known as one of the best breakers in the game. As for now, I'm not too sure about her because at the moment I kind of like Ramza. She becomes really strong when she gets 7 stars. Her breaking ability gets so much better. But as for now, let's take a look at her breaks. Now Warrior Light only does 45% for his weapon break. But she does she does 50%, but it costs 60 MP in the last 3 turns. That's pretty good if you want both at once. What are other attacks? I'm not even gonna look at her physical attacks. You're not using her for physical attacks. One thing is she has entrust abilities. I always like those abilities. You never know when you need to use some allies LB gauge. Say like Riku's or Yans. Or even Phil Mistia to damage reduction. In that respect, she's good. Well, other than break, I'm always looking for, okay, what else can she do while she's not breaking, right? So it's kind of like entrust ability. I don't like super intervention. Yes, it recovers 30 MP. And that doesn't even recover her MP, it recovers to all allies. And it has a chance to use one of the following skills. But I always hate RNG when you're using a skill. You don't want RNG. You want it to be able to do something, right? What if it doesn't hit the one you need? What do those skills even do? Mitigate damage 30%, that's like Crow's skill. Now you can only use it once, and then you have to cast that skill again. And RNG in the hope that you'll get like high output shield again. HP recover 100% to all allies. Some physical attacks. Now, there's only a chance for those to happen, right? There's no guarantee that you'll get it, so forget that skill. I think the main thing we're looking at is the 60% breaks for 5 turns. Now, the reason I like Ramza is that he has Hero's Rhyme. What I do is I break his attack for 5 turns, then I break his magic for 5 turns. Ramza doesn't have Spirit and Defensive Break, and they both do it for 60%. But on top of that, Ramza is boosting attack, defense, magic, spirit by 100% and regenerating 50 MP per turn. I mean, this is pretty good. If considering if the enemy is also weak to defense and spirit. But usually I only use defense break against raids, right? I'm more concerned about surviving against raid trial bosses or event bosses. So I always try to break their weapons and their magic. Attack and magic. So yeah, it's like if you cast 1, 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4 at a turn, I don't know too much about that. She has innate auto refresh. So now one thing I do like is her LB gauge. If it costs 28, it's going to take some time to fill. Her accessory helps. It helps her TMR accessory fill 2 LB crystals. If you stack a bunch of LB crystal refill materia and accessories, like Project Goggles, Mark Wisdom, she'll fill it pretty fast, and you can use her strong LB. It's crazy. Once it's max, it can break everything for 70% for 2 turns to all enemies. So one of her highlights is her LB. Forget bullet damage, you want to break. Like even when I fought Sheraton, a 60% break to the attack and magic weakened her so much that I didn't even need to do dark resistance. I was able to survive. Breaking is so important. Now what I mean by she becomes super powerful when she's 7 stars is I was looking for her skill, the W ability. And JP, all these new units have this W ability, which you can use her ability twice. And yeah, for 7 stars, she's gonna have the W ability and cast any of these 2 twice. And she also has a random skill like this. It's like Super Intervention, but it randomly breaks its attack for 84%, defense for 84%, magic and spear for 84%. There's a chance for them to break it. So yeah, as 7 stars, I think she becomes one of the best breakers. Yeah, so that's it for CG lid. I don't even want to call her Heavenly Technician lid. It's too long. Name the Scanner J, come on. Okay, next who do we have? Next we have Killing. He has a nice axe. That's about it. He's got some double hand passive. I'm not too impressed. He's a 4-star. Okay, let's take a look at what does he actually do. His TMR is the axe, 130 attack axe or fire elemental. None of these are chain attacks. You can use this if you use Igniter, and then you're able to cast this 4 times, but they're not good enough. Now, one thing that interests me is a fuel supply. It could be situational where you wanna increase your allies at LB gauge, but the thing is, are you gonna waste a party slot for that? I'd rather not. I'd rather use Riku, cast Eccentric with Riku's pouch. Or not even, you don't even need Riku, you just need Riku's pouch. So yeah, I think, but for a 4-star, I wasn't expecting much. Okay. I don't want to go through Aurica too much. She's just got more attack boost with hammers and axes. Hectics, I'm a little optimistic about. Say you guys don't have a Trans-Terra, right? Hectics has a skill that does 7 hits. And magic damage 3.2 with Ignore Spirit 25%. That's pretty good. So if you chain with another Hectic, that'll be really good. Where is it? Let me try to find it. Here it is. Magic damage 3 times 2. 25%. Ignore 2 spirit. And it chain 7 times. So you can chain this. It does decent damage. I mean, you can even let me see, magical awakening it to make it a little more powerful. And it does 12 hits. So yeah, you never know when you were gonna fight a boss that can't be hurt by physical attacks or elemental, that you just gotta do pure magic damage. This is what we're looking for, a skill like that we can chain. What is it? He's a 4-star base, right? Oh, it's a 3-star base, even better. So Boomy is cutting us a break now, giving us more stronger units and with better abilities, because the content is getting harder. Alright. I guess that's it for the units. Story event, Phantom Blueprint. Another story event. I was hoping for one. We get around 3,000 lapis and a lot of awakening crystals. I'm less confused about the rewards. Attack 20, fire resistant 10%. Enable dual double hand technique. And Axe Professional, boost attack equipped with an axe. I think it's 30% boost. And double hand technique is 25% boost to attack if you equip a single weapon. It's alright, 20 attack. Well, it's nothing mind breaking. But the main thing is we get the lapis and the awakening crystals. Right, on the JP side is much better. Once you clear all the levels, a basement opens where you can go in clearly, just to farm power crystals or white crystals. There's a basement level for every crystal. That hasn't come to a global yet. We gotta wait for it. Heavenly Technician lid. Oh, CG lid. What is it? You clear bonus to get 1 ticket, complete the quest, 100 lapis, limit burst, another ticket? Oh, that's good, so we're gonna get 2 tickets. Let me see. Let's take a look at her CG. That's pretty cool, huh? Mount Nibelheim Exploration. This boss is a little tricky. We got 2 5% Moogles, some coins, fire resist, and a decent coat. It gives all around decent stats. What he's gonna do is, if you use physical attacks on him, he'll counter with physical. If you use magical attack, he'll counter with magical attack. One thing is, at the start of battle, he's 100% immune to fire, and he'll imbue your party with fire element. So your whole party's weapons will have fire, so when it hits him, it does no damage. So you're gonna need someone that can dispel him first, and then dispel your party. You click on his foot, any character's foot, and click target, and it will dispel him first, and then it'll dispel your party second. Or you can just beat them with pure magical attack. Magical attacks just don't use the fire element. And I guess you can use Mistia to a barrier. If you're going the physical method, use Warrior Light to light us with us. Well, yeah, the Explore bosses usually aren't that hard because they're only 20 energy. Even though it says highly difficult quest. Cactar Dunes, I mean, we got back-to-back raids and King Mog events. I don't know like how many more units you guys need to upgrade, or maybe you do need it because you got so many Sephiroths and Lilas. Let's check the notices. New units to awaken. I already talked about his skills. Celtics, curious about his chaining magical attack. Found a Lapis. I don't know if you guys are in or not. A lot of people that don't spend a lot of money on a game but want to support Gumi and spend a bit. This is a good deal. I'm probably going to opt in. A portal event. I never get these. We just get random rewards at the sometime during the week. Is this? Yeah. And Sephiroth, yeah, we got, that was our last week's thing. Alright guys, that's it for this week's news. We can do the story event this Friday, so we can get more Lapis and maybe do more step-ups. Like, I stopped doing my daily summons and I've already saved 1400 Lapis, so it really adds up once you want to do the step-up. Alright guys, hope you guys have a great week. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you have time. You can click the Riku icon at the bottom right side of the page and hit subscribe to support this channel. Alright, thanks a lot. See you next time.